Hi, welcome back. Now we're going to continue our discussion. This is discussion for week number 4. So today we're going to discuss about a new data type, specially designed for in Python. They call it list, tuple, and also dictionary. Let's start. So, list. What is list? Well, actually, list is just like an array. Remember array in C language? Array is a set of data that is going to be in one variable. So in C language, we can have something like C array of integer like this. If we want to declare in C language, if we want to declare an array, we can use something like this. 1, 2, 3. This is how we declare an array in C. Now, how about in Python? In Python, they call it list. Same thing, same. We use the square bracket to indicate that this is an array or list. So, for example, I have an array, and it has several members, and the value of this member is 98739451792. Now, we're going to create a small program to calculate the total value inside an array. Okay. So I have an array with this set of number and I declare it using the square bracket, just like in C language. And then we're going to count one by one. 9. Okay, the first value is 9. And then 9 plus 8, okay, 17. And then 17 plus 7, oh, I get 24. 24 plus 3, or 27, etc. So we're going to call one by one each member of the array, starting from cell number 0. Remember, just like in C language, an array has an index. An index is a way to indicate which member I want to access. And the first member has the index of 0. So array 0 is 9. Array 1 is 8. Array 2 is 7, etc. So the first cell has the index number 0. So that's why we're just going to use range. Because in here we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 member. Okay. Now, just like in human, if we want to calculate the total value inside an array, we start by getting the first cell, 9. Okay. So I'm going to add 9 to a special variable, let's call it total, and then move to the next member, 8. I'm going to add 8 to the total. So that's how it works. So that's why we're going to use a loop or iteration in here. And because the number of iteration is already defined, meaning that we understand how many iterations that we're going to do. So that's why we're going to use for in this case, not while, for. So I'm going to use for the iteration for I in range 10, print I, array I, and then total. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, still trying to connect to the Google Compute Engine. Still waiting. Connected. And now the calculation. Okay. Print I start from 0 and member number 0 or member with index 0 is 9. Okay. And then I'm going to add 9 to the total. So right now, total start from 0. Right now, total become 9. Next, I become 1. Array 1 pointing to 8 because index 1 pointing to 8. Remember, array start with 0 for the index. So this is 0, this is 1. So now I'm going to get 8 and add it to total. So now total will become 9 plus 8, 17. Now I becomes 2, 3, 4 until it reaches 9. Okay. When it is 9, remember, at 9, okay, this is index 0, index 1, index 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so that last cell get by the iteration is 9. So we skip cell with the value of 2. So range 10 is not enough. So we're going to, okay, this is index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why we have to add the range not 10 but 11 because there is index 10, which is 2. Okay, try it again. Okay, now we get value of 2 and the total is 64. Okay, so just like when human try to calculate the total value inside an array, we just pick one by one of the value in the array and then add it together and put it into a new variable called total. Okay, so what's the difference between array in C language and list in Python? Well, in list, which is in Python, whenever we try to declare a list, Python will provide us with a special function to make our calculation using that array becomes easy. For example, I want to calculate, I want to count, I want to know how many members inside the array. I don't want to calculate something like this because it's prone to error. So instead of, okay, I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instead of counting how many members do we have inside the array and then put it into the range, we can just use a special function called length. Length of the array will return the number of members inside the array. Let's try it out. So right now we have 10 member number 10, starting from 0. So just like the first code. Okay, so that's the difference between array in C and array in Python. Array in Python, which we call list, every time we declare a list, Python will provide us with several functions that can help us manipulate, calculate, and also operate for that array. An example is len, which means I'm going to count how many members inside the array. Okay. Now, beside len, we also have what? Pop, and then we also have the append, insert. Okay, let's write it out. Now, print array 9873 until 2. Okay, length of the array is 10. Is it correct? Okay, let's write it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's correct. So we have 10 members inside the array. Now, array pop 0. Pop means I'm going to pop, which means I'm going to delete the first index, because this is 0, index 0 of the array. So that means I'm going to pop or delete 9. So after deleting the first value in the array, the length will become 9. And it will become starting from 8, 8, 7, 3, 9. So we delete the first member, 9. So 9 is out of the array. Okay. Now I'm going to append. Append means I'm going to add a new member at the end of the array. For example, append 12. That means I'm going to add a new member inside the array, and the value is 12. So that's why 873945172 and then 12. Append 12. How about if I want to add a new member, but not at the end of the array, but inside the array? So that means I'm going to use insert. Insert the position and the value. Because the position is 0, that means at index 0, I'm going to insert a new member, which is 15. So it's going to be 15 and then 87394517212. Okay? So that's list. Okay, so far you have to understand the difference between array and also list in Python. Okay? And then, okay, another useful tip for list is slice. Slice means I'm going to cut a special section inside the array. For example, I have the array 9873945172, and then my new array comes from the array start from 0 with 5 members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now print my array. Print my array 98739. So the first 5 member, because it's going to slice or cut from the array from 0 with 5 member. So let's say I have 10, 5. That means starting from index 10, and then the next 5 member will be cut and put it into a new array, my array. So do I print my array starting from 0 to 5, 98739. Okay. Now I can also use in a special operator just to check whether a value is inside an array or not. For example, if 5 in array, that means I'm going to check whether value 5 is a member of the array. Okay. Do we have 5 in here? Oh, yes, we have 5 in here. And do we have 5 in my array? And no, we don't have 5 in my array. Okay. So this is a little bit confusing. This is not my array, but array. Now, let's talk about tuple. Tuple is actually a list, but it's a read-only list, meaning that we cannot modify the member of the tuple. We can add, append, insert, pop an array, a list, but we cannot modify a tuple. Now, what's the difference between tuple and array? In declaration point of view, in array, if we want to declare an array, we're going to use the square bracket. But if we want to declare a tuple, we're going to use a simple bracket. Okay, so let's say tuple 1, 2, 3. This tuple has 3 members, 1, 2, 3, and the members are 1, 2, 3. Now let's try it out. Let's try to add. Let's say tuple dot. We don't have add, we don't have append, we don't have insert. Not like in our previous one. Let's say like this. My array dot. Wow, we have count, append, clear, copy, extend. Oh, we also have sort. Oh, that's very useful. So we don't have to think about, do we have to use double sort? Do we have to use arithmetic sort, etc.? Instead, in Python, I just going to call sort, my array sort. That's it. Okay, back to our problem. In array, we have lots and lots of function. Although in this case, we're going to call it method. But in tuple, we only have count or index. So that's why we cannot modify a tuple. Okay. Now, how about dictionary? Well, dictionary, just like in our regular our old book dictionary, meaning we're going to translate one language to another language. So let's say I have a dictionary, English, and then bahasa. Let's say banana. And then we call it pisang in here. And then apple, apple. And then what else? Orange, jeruk. It's something like this. Now, so that's why in dictionary we have 2 columns. For example, the first column is English, the second column is bahasa. The first column, we call it key. So English, the first column is key. And then the second column is value. So in dictionary, we can only call a value by using the key, not the other way around. So we're going to give, this is the key, what is the value? For example, the key is banana. What is the value? Oh, the value is pisang. The key is orange. What is the value? Oh, jeruk. Not the other way around. So we cannot ask dictionary, I have jeruk. What's the English of jeruk? No, that's not dictionary. In dictionary, we're going to send the key and get the return value. Okay. Now, how do we declare dictionary? In dictionary, we're going to use, we're going to use a curly bracket. For example, dictionary, kucing is the key, cat is the value. Anjing is the key, dog is the value. Tikus is the key, mouse is the value. Let's try it out. Oh, key error. What's wrong? Oh, I sent cat. Cat is not key. It's a value. So instead of using cat, I have to send kucing. Okay, now it works. Dictionary, kucing. Kucing is the key, and the value is cat. So it's going to, this dictionary will return cat. So it's going to print cat. Now I'm going to add a new dictionary, dictionary burung, with the value of bird. So the key is burung, the value is bird. Now print dictionary burung. So it's going to return and print bird. Okay, that's about dictionary. It's a new structure data type, specially designed in Python. So we have list, which is actually an array, but with several additional functionality. For example, we have lots of function and also method. And then after list, we also have the tuple, which is actually a read-only list. And after that, we have the dictionary. And we can also combine dictionary and list, dictionary with tuple, or tuple inside the dictionary, or dictionary inside the tuple. We usually call it like a list of dictionary or a dictionary of list. They are different. Okay, why don't you try it out? What's the difference between a list of dictionary or a dictionary of list? Okay, I think that's it for our discussion, and don't forget to try in your own Google Colab. Thank you.